My name is Justin Hicken. I am the founder of StoryTeller. I love reading. When I read a book, I do not want to put it down. In November, I was reading Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson. I wanted so badly to finish the book before I had to go run errands, but I was not able to. I wished I had the audio version instead, so I could finish it while I was out. I thought about how when you purchase a DVD, a digital copy is included as well, and wondered if something would be possible with books. I decided to see. I first noted my pain, and I came up with an idea to address it. I would make an online store where you could purchase one format of a book and another would be included with it at no cost. I thought I had my $1,000,000 idea. The unique value proposition would be that we would be the only site where you could purchase a book bundle. There were no other competitors out there. I put our customer segment as general readers. From there, I went to do some validation on my idea. I first reached out to readers through a survey on a Facebook reading group. 60 people responded, but only 6 said that they would like bundles of the books they purchased. My assumption was wrong. I next talked to a publishing company about the idea, and they told me that the idea wasn't possible. They explained their current mode of book sales, a sales relationship that Amazon has with publishers. Amazon sells 50% of their physical books and 70% of both their ebooks and audiobooks. So doing bundles on another system would kill their Amazon revenue. I learned that Amazon is the main partner of the publishing industry for sales, and if I wanted to compete, I had to face them. So, despite the failure of my first idea, I was still invested in books. I wanted to try and find another possible way to be involved in book sales. I decided to pivot and let the customers show me their pain instead of trying to push a solution onto them. I put out some demographic surveys that garnered close to 700 responses amongst different reading groups, and I learned some interesting aspects about the book readers I was interacting with. First, out of the people that responded, about 95% said that they read at least one book a month, with the highest responses being in the double digits of books read a month. The next interesting thing I learned was that in this group of readers that responded, 90% did not shop at Amazon or use Amazon products like Audible. Rather, they shopped at numerous different book-specific retailers, both online and brick and mortar. These responses helped me come to the conclusion that heavy readers, people who read at least a book or more a month, do not shop at Amazon. Obviously, there were still questions that needed answering, but I was starting to understand my customers better. Since the customers I wanted to target were not buying at Amazon, I needed to find out why. I was able to get the contact information of some of the customers I'd surveyed and spoke to them in one-on-one interviews. I was able to hold 22 one-on-one interviews where I got some interesting information on the buying habits of the people who responded. They mentioned things like, we, in the reading community, want to support book-specific retailers, and reading for us is a lifestyle, not just a hobby. I asked people in these interviews what pains they currently had with book buying, and they mentioned that they had trouble finding alternatives to Amazon services like Goodreads and Kindle, and the current alternatives were too specific in their services. For example, they only sold books or only ebooks, and they wanted a more general place to interact with the book community and buy books in the format they wanted. Now I was starting to understand my customers and their pains better. For heavy readers that Amazon does not serve, there's no bookstore, online, or brick and mortar where their needs could be met. Heavy readers want a place where they can congregate and buy a book in any format. Despite Amazon seemingly controlling the market, the company has ignored their most profitable segment. Now I had the problem figured out, but I needed to come up with a solution. The solution I came up with to address the customer pain is an online site designed to make the process of finding and buying books easier for die-hard book lovers. It is an all-in-one site where you can purchase your favorite book in any form, physical, ebook, or audiobook, or all three. In addition, StoryTeller is a social site where readers can interact with each other and their favorite authors. Next, I had to test this concept with the customers. I made some concept designs and presented them to customers. Through a survey, I asked if people would switch from their current bookstore to purchase through StoryTeller. I received over 200 responses, and amongst the survey respondents, over 50% said that they would switch to StoryTeller. Those who responded were extremely excited about the idea, and I got many messages asking when it would be ready to use. After that, I decided to get validation from publishers, as they would need to endorse the platform for its success. I spoke to the CEOs of 2 publishing companies, Cedar Fort and Barrett Kohler, who said that they had been looking for a platform like this for a long time. They both gave verbal commitments to sell on the StoryTeller platform. My call with the Barrett Kohler CEO, Steve Pierzanti, went very well. He said, book sales are a broken industry. Publishers will support a challenger to break up the Amazon monopoly. And this platform would change the way that books are sold. It really could change the entire book sales industry. My conversations with publishers has led to verbal commitments that they would join StoryTeller in partnership deals similar to Amazon. This is extremely rare in the publishing industry. That is one of our unfair advantages. Our unique value proposition, in addition to providing the Amazon alternative customers and publishers crave, is our use of the reading community to help book sales grow. Using community features like reviews and suggestions, we believe that we can take the current 3% conversion rate in book recommendations and raise that to a 27% conversion rate. This would be done by leveraging the reading community by targeting connected friends with book recommendations and inviting them to participate in the recommendation process. To capitalize on our uniqueness in the book sales market, we would attempt to monetize the process with two methods. The first being tiered subscription models and the second being asset sales in all book formats. The pricing structure for subscriptions was at first an assumption based on Audible's pricing, but we validated the pricing structure with our target customers and found that they would be willing to pay more for the premium. Through this, we decided to position our company around the pillars of quality and speed. We would provide a premium experience for heavy readers. Based on customer feedback, we set our subscription pricing with two tiers, one at $14.99 and one at $20.99. Lower tier benefits would include ebook and audiobook credits. Higher tier benefits would expand to include one physical book per month. Additional books would always be available for purchase in any format too. Customers responded extremely positively to our pricing, with many saying that they thought it was a good deal. We did this validation through offering different surveys where the prices changed and saw the most positive feedback on this pricing structure. In order to reach our customers through marketing, we decided to use a digital marketing strategy of social media and SEO ads. In our first Facebook ad campaign, we had a click-through rate of 2.5% with 96 people who clicked on the ad and 41 signed up for an email list. Through this campaign, we were able to get a better understanding of our customer and make a customer persona. Both the men and women who responded to our advertisements fell in this category. Our customer persona is aged 25 to 44. They make a median income of $56,000 a year and are heavily involved in reading communities. What set them apart from those other readers who would use our product and those who wouldn't are those who want a social reading experience and are intrigued by what StoryTeller is offering. Our cost estimates for making StoryTeller profitable consist of the most aggressive pricing on our costs and our most conservative estimates on profits. We estimate that we can become profitable or break even by month 8 and profitable in year 1 with a net revenue of $210,000. This is the journey we've taken in validation for StoryTeller. StoryTeller is designed to tackle a broken system and serve the most profitable customers, forgotten by general book sales platforms. StoryTeller is made by book lovers for book lovers. Thank you.